The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Sproles. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Second and 11 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
Hey, 18.
Here's Sproles. Sproles lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They go play action. Trubisky. And this is caught by Jackson. And they get 14 yards there and a first down. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. It's caught by Jackson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. They'll run it with Sproles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Set, ready? 91. 80 weapons.
Check it back.
Drop. Rock it.
They'll run it with the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The safety Ed Reed there to make the play. 2nd and 5 now. Young. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Look at me. Zipper.
They'll run on first down. It's Allen. They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marcus Allen, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now Trubisky on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Trubisky. That's caught by Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. He's got his man Sharp, complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's good. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. Fresno.
Watch safety creep. Watch it.
Ran.
Safety's creeping.
Joker. Blue draw Corker.
Now it's Sproles. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. He's got the first down and more past midfield. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marcus Allen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a give right side. Allen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. On 2nd and 7, Young. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And a huge play that time. 44 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by an American hero. Pat Tillman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Young will set to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down, Vick. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. 3 down. Check 26, check it out.
Throwing again, Vick. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
3rd and long for Vick. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 10 logo. Switch. Check.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Young out to his left. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 56 yards.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. 54 Mike. They're not ready for this, man. Get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Vic readies to throw. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Let's break.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Here's Michael Vick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey. You got 3.
To throw again. Vick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On third down, Vick. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
Check safety. Check safety. Back. Switch. Kill.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Second and 5 now. Young. And his throw is incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Kill. Alert 3.
To throw, Young. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So here's Vick following the interception. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's a second down run with Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Watch the run, watch the run. 6-6, pull it high. Kill, kill, kill. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. No, no, no. Check, check, check. Recon, 132 fighter. Shoot.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Running right, here's Brown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on, set. 8.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Young back near the goal line. Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. He was looking for Gronk that time. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, they're scared.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give right side. It's Brown, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That second down play, that's a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for Young. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Here's Beckham. Now a hit and a loose football. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
And Vic's throw there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Vic. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Go! Let's go! 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
6 guys! Check 6 guys! Check, check. We 2 jet bombers. We 2 jet bombers. Yes, yes! 36, Leo! Leo! Check 24. Get it!
Final play of the half, Young. Completes it to Hardman. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They go with Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's our time. It's our time.
Look at me. Go.
Under crunch. Quick dash.
Go.
Kill.
Ready.
They'll run with Allen. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Allen. And some room to run now. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Under 10. He's coming.
Hey.
We got double up.
Hey, Sam off.
On first down, it's Brown, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
And 2 stop.
Get him, boy. Shit. Check 50. Check.
Roll out.
Hey, watch it.
Go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Slam. Watch the ship. Hey, watch out.
Young to throw it. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Young escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Vic with a give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Vick. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
That's the end of the third quarter, with the score all tied.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Got a man, it's Michael Irvin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
That's what I do.
Now here's Vick. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 27, Young. Flushed out right. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. And they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Allen. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now a carry for Allen. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Here's Young. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 23 yards the pickup there. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run now with Brown. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. John Henderson, the big defensive tackle there on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 19 yards away, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. A very important extra point there, up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Watch safety creep, watch it too, jet, mama. Safety creep.
Vic. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here's Vic. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Vic to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable now for Allen. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check. Look. Squeeze. Look at me. Zipper. Snap.
Young. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5.
Request the win. Let go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Another run with Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. First throw in overtime here for Vitt. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
On 1st down, it's Brown. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
I'm going back to you. Slam, slam, slam. Hey, switch gears.
Right back to Brown. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Young. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. They'll run on first down. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because...
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On first down, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll run here with Bo. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
Man left, man
It's a
left.
gain of 3 down. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Hey, check Mike 35.
3rd and 2, Love. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Jackson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
Back to throw, Love. That's caught, it's Jerry Rice. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
6-6, pull it high.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board, and a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
An all-pro in 8 of his 9 NFL seasons. It's Jim Brown with it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey!
Check the call, check that. Slip.
Go.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Check right 33. Check right 33. 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Wide. Get wide.
After the interception, it's Love. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
On first down, it's Love. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll run on first down. Jackson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
2nd and 6. At the 7-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Raiders 3, Chiefs nothing.
Check out. 6-3. Check it out, Mexico. Check hot route. Hot. Check safety. Go ahead.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
11.
Hey, seam 6.
Here's Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From a yard out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So a passing touchdown on 3rd and goal from the 1. You like the play call?
I like any call that ends up as a touchdown.
I guess
of course, that's a really good call. But in this case, I liked it a lot because maybe they just didn't feel confident in running the football in that situation.
This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
On the double.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
5.
On first down, Brown. And some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
17 yards.
55. Switch. Kill.
Hard.
Kill. Alert 3.
Here's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, lock it.
Kill. Sponge.
80 weapon. Let go.
The give to Marcus Allen, who started here with USC and the Raiders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Jet bomber. 2-jet bomber.
At the Raiders' 40-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
General West. Hey, dude.
Check 49.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
On the ready.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hey, exit. Yep. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 20. You got nothing.
4th down, Young. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
There goes Jerry Rice again, racking up catches in bunches. His 1,549 catches, a whopping 224 more than the next closest guy, the great Tony Gonzalez, a terrific tight end.
11Z. Check. Lucky.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
36. Check back 33.
To throw is Luck. Forced out to his left. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Foxtrot. Go.
20, Mike, 20. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that time deep.
Final play of the half. Young is going to fire one deep. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Young on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack. And not a blitz there, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. From the gun, here's Love. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Locke. Jerry Rice, open right side.
That's it, baby.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
1.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Watch number 12. Watch number 12. No game on this defense. No game.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Hey, high 7.
Here we go on 4th. Locke. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Luck now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now a give right side. Jackson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw on second and 6. Luck. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Steven Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a...
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nicki know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff to act like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you